hoping this will be a short video. Spark plug holes. They're really quite pitted and you can actually see them leaking when the car's running. So I've got this kit. I've already got this. This is a kit for refitting the seats on taps. Unfortunately, there isn't one that fits. I mean, that one would probably do. It's only a tiny area of the plug. Needs to steer on, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to go try this one. This one is 2mm. Let me put the phone down. Right, where was I? This one, 2mm too big. And I expect this is hard stuff. I did use this to do a tap and it cut it really nicely. And if I butcher one of these up, it's probably cheaper than getting it done at a machine shop. I did try machine shop and I said, well, you can probably find a way. Yeah, so that's going to be a bit of a faff. So I'm going to grind some off here and see if I can make it fit that. So here's my vintage lathe. Awfully inaccurate, it gets me out of trouble so many times. So I reckon if I use the tailstock, probably can't see that, can you? Hold it on the end of that while I offer it up to chuck. That should keep it square enough for what I need, because I only need to take some off the end. There we are. But that's going to be too hard to cut or to machine off. So I'll try grinding it. Right, here we go. So the hole measures about 22. So we're going to take about 2.5mm off there. Let's see what this does. Slow going. That hasn't really touched it yet. I'm going to try cuttering it. I mean, this is the Chinese tool here, so the chance is just black to make it look like special stuff. No, that's not really touching it. Back to grind it. Well, it fits. So I don't want to go mad here, just try and give it maybe a couple of turns. can see the bright areas. Maybe I'm not quite square. I'll give it a few more turns. Let's try plan B. That's not done a bad job. We're better in a drill press. Keep it flat. There's no guarantee those holes are square to the head. I presume they are. Give that a bit more. I do have a friend with a drill press, but he's away at the moment and I'm impatient. So I'm going to give that a try. I doubt it'll be the last time I get the head off. I had the head back on yesterday and back off today because it was leaking along this edge. And I think what I might have done is this gasket here was sticking up proud, and I think I may have trapped some of it under the head. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, I've cut all that gasket off. So we'll get that back on. One thing that bothers me a little bit is these liners. Some of them do stick up above the block, and the gasket does sort of just clear them, but it's flipping close. So that's enough. We'll see. I have got some of these. These are new crush washers for spark plugs, and apparently you're only supposed to use them once. You know, I never knew that. We all take them out and put back in, don't we? So I think those will help as well. The gasket does, there is enough clearance I think around those liners. this is all pretty mundane stuff. I mean, if you want me to video more of this stuff, put a comment or subscribe or something. I'll stop wasting my time. I'm just going to check this gasket again. It does say you can reuse them in the book. A little bit funny there. Well, it's starting to delaminate this gasket, but hopefully it'll be alright. This was a new old stock one. They're always a little bit damaged here and there. Okay. Come on. It for a long time, trying to get it started, and you run out of battery. You can swap the batteries and you've still got another good battery. Right. Missed one. nothing in the book about torque settings, just said do them up tight. But I've sort of come across a figure of 40 of being about there. So I'm going to start with 20. Well, we'll just nip them up a bit more first, I think. Where do we keep 6? Come on, where are you? 8. I'm just doing them up to feel at the moment. What's my here? Boston. Distributor drive. If you don't know, that slot, or that, well, it's not really a slot, but whatever that is, it's offset, so it's only go in one way. I'm just turning that till it drops in. There it is. And of course this is offset. Not by much though. I think it might be possible to jam it in the wrong way. Now, what happens here, you've got to thread the fuel pipe past the vacuum. All the space around these engines, I really don't think they're very well designed. There's loads of places that you just can't get to stuff easily, and as you're encouraged to maintain them yourself. I think they could have made life quite a bit easier. Forgot something. We got a rubber seal there. Pretty floppy this one, but Seems to be doing something. I think you have to get them both in before you lock them down. Well, that one's not too bad, I don't think. Come on. I swear that's the wrong bolt. I think it's best to put this on before the water outlet. Gives you room to swing the spanner. And the spark plug. And you'll see this is the electronic ignition, which are excellent. Nothing wrong with points, but you get a really nice spark with this. These pens are quite good. They've got a really long reach, so for making gaskets you can get right down the hole. And there's a £10,000 prize if you can guess what this gasket's made out of. And this is going to need some goo on it, so it's quite pitted. Oh, has it gone off? Just got my last squeeze out of that, I think. I had to split the tube to get it out. this is where that gasket was. It's coming up right between the head and this cover plate. I've just filled it with water and it's dry at the moment, so we'll go for a first fire. I'll prime the I'm not sure that's priming. It was priming, I just slacked off that nut and it's wet. So ignition on. Give it some choke. Let's see what happens. Connect the batteries. Right, batteries connected. Here we go. I tell you what, that sounds a whole lot better. Well, that wasn't a short video, was it? Got a bit carried away there. But all good, I think. I'll let that cool down and see where we are.